Zombie, get him out of here. And when you're through dicing them through the Vegematic, take the pieces down the river and feed them to the gulls. Wait a minute.
All right, now we'll see what it's like when the patients take over the asylum. It's a different picture now.
Don't let your that little urges get the better of logic. You still gotta get past the two of them.
Those 38s, or I'll snap his neck like a Frito. 2 years of martial arts training at Lamar's won't go for nothing.
That machine may have studied his intellect, but it hasn't dulled his reflexes. Do as he says.
Okay, you two simians, I want you to make like termites and get your tongues on the floor.
This is no time for strategy. If you don't bite the dust, I will. What? He says to tell you, quote, the professor here and I are going to take a stroll down Lover's Lane. Don't wait up. We may be back real late. Oh, no, motherfucker!
Jesus Christ. I wish to that old son of a bitch up there I had never seen that little telegram on the wall. Never relieved my aching bladder and that there fateful Johnny. Didn't I waltz right into a fine stall first off? A lovely little stateroom with some sweet poem carved there. Sam sucks the big baluch, instead of a secret message, the thing that set loose the whole circus. But no, not you, girlie. When you poked your ugly face into that one, there wasn't a hanky in sight. No paper to swab clean your low privates. You couldn't have grabbed a wad of paper towel, could you? You're so delicate all of a sudden, ain't you big two-fisted, rough and ready cream puff? A regular muffin. Now your little tender arsehole's all clean, but the whole show may be shot. Trapped in a frigging elevator and blaming myself in the bargain. But it's true, after all. I didn't have to stick around on the old potty for 5 minutes like a pig in a poke. They must have had the whole place staked out since the murder. There must have been thugs keeping an eyeball on that shitter around the clock, and I knew it. Sure. That's it. You should have gotten your flabby ass out of there like a shot and crawled into the next stall. You could have made out like you were there taking a piss. You could have beat it the hell right past that gunsel by pretending to run a comb through your silky locks and mugging in the mirror for a second to cover yourself. I guess that's the ticket. I had my chance, but now I'm trapped worse than Tricky Dicky with his tapes. Once that creep that tailed me was in there in the room. Once he laid his eyes on me, I still had one last move in that fatal chess game. You just weren't on your toes enough to figure that it was a damn good bet that anybody else making an entrance that very second was fucking in on the deal. So you sashay into the open like a moron instead of maximizing your own fool chance of staying healthy. They needed you alive, sucker. Once that message was planted in your dense skull, why didn't you yell your brains out while that stall door was bolted cozy and tight? Why didn't I lure them back there or kick up a racket and play it for a surprise fight? But you didn't, meathead. And now, here I am, caught in a one-way elevator trip straight down to hell with nothing but torturous images of my own mistakes for company. I know why I felt so flat and helpless and naked that day. It was like a thickening web of my own slip-ups. I can see it clearly now. Throwing the car door open, pausing for a millisecond, then stepping out with my sweet rod still sitting pretty in the glove compartment. Just imagine, lover boy, what you could have done with that gorgeous piece of iron hard in your hand. You would have been a step ahead of the action. You would have stayed cool. Oh, baby, you would have pulled those pants on calm and sure and gotten both of those rotten little bastards. Just wiped them out, blasted them away, and taken a powder. If you had run, you piker, if you had really made tracks, opened her up and done some tall stepping, you might, just might have had time to save your partner. Your own partner before that maniac doctor gave him the works and sent him west for keeps.
Open the door, Doc. You're in a blind alley and the only way out is through me.
I might have been suckered once by your charade. Don't expect an encore. Your friend is in here, and he's not nearly as stubborn as you.
He doesn't know what I know, and you'll never know it unless we can strike a deal.
Knowledge is relative. Power isn't. And where I stand, I've got what you want, and you, you have nothing I need.
That's big talk. With me on the outside, your half is like a kiss without saliva. It just won't fit.
I am a patient man. I waited years for this shot, tracking down clues, sending them one by one. First Saigon, then St. Louis, then Saigon, then St. Louis again. I don't know. My methods are big business. I've got the collateral, and I've got the commodity. But you're a man alone.
Spike heated up to about 300 degrees in a furnace in one of the Pittsburgh steel mills was driven through my head. It entered, I'd say about 3 inches above my left ear, and it's right now hanging out midway between my right eyebrow and nostril. Or at least that's what it feels like. What am I doing in this joint? A mangy little back room for the municipal YMCA? This room ought to be filled with half a dozen sweaty grade schoolers just back from class, not an overage Seamus down on his luck. I don't belong in here. Except for one thing. Yeah. I can feel it. That thing is in here. But where? Any one of these stinking cubbyholes could fit the great what's-it. The little thing that could tie up... Wait a minute. And something else. A bomb. Yeah, a bomb. What a little fool. Playing with that plastic case like he wanted to win. They rigged it up good this time, they did. When those little numbers that are rapidly accumulating finally hit the number 4,000, it'll be Elysian Fields for me. Well, you go ahead and play that thing, buddy, and good luck to you. I'm playing too. 0 points for every empty locker I open. 4,000 points if I find the bomb. And if I find the great what's-it. Why, that's the game. Why does he keep going? He should know I'm not ready for the last sleep. Must have doped him. Well, they won't pull this caper off. I'll find it. I'll dig up this great what's-it if it's the last job I pull. It's here somewhere. I know. I can feel it in my guts eating away at me like rust on a wet razor. I know it doesn't make any sense. No one told me the damn thing was here. No one told me my so-called partner's out there racking up points for my last send-up. But in my business, you learn to go for hunches. Instincts, like a blind bat in the dark. Just flapping my wings and bumping against the ceiling, hoping my instincts will see me through. Yeah, they usually do. But even a bat dies sometime. My score's adding up. Damn, he sure plays that thing well. You work with a guy for a dozen years and you never know a thing about him. Hell, I never knew he played pinball. Gotta do this carefully or this is the game, I know. If I don't pull this off quick, I'll be having my roof mowed once a week in somebody's mortuary. He's close now, but so am I. Got to pry this sardine can open if this whole thing is gonna make any sense. This one's different from the others. Why? It's the smell, I think. It smells like death.
Hey, big boy. That's ironic. Don't you think that during the whole damn movie, you thought it was your own voice? Didn't you, chump?
Wait a minute, what? This can't be true. My God, you're right, woman. You know, I had the strangest feeling the whole time. I knew something sounded funny. I never saw my lips moving. I mean, your lips. I mean, my lips.
Never mind the lips, sweetie. You can forget it now. Forget it all. Just remember this before you go. Never trust the first person pronoun. Bye, sucker.
You bitch. I mean, motherfucker.
Okay, cut.